Oh shit. Can't do anything. Oh shit, he cracked me with the bat.
Just what the fuck?
Alright, where you at, Bong? Oh shit. Oh shit, he's beside me. He's beside me. Oh shit. It's over. It's over. Yeah, that was real smooth right there. What's going on, kiddies? Mad Montane here. Thanks for coming back to part 2 here, guys. We'll go ahead and jump right into it. This right here is one of my new favorite vehicles. I've been actually driving this thing around quite a bit. It's become my new favorite thing here. The Rumpo Custom. It's basically, they took the Mesa Jeep, took the wheels and everything off it, and put it on a Rumpo van. So it's a jacked up off-road van. Cool as shit. Definitely pick that one up. If you're doing any of the stunt races, you definitely want to take the time, spend the money, and buy this thing. The fucking, what is it? RT3B, some bullshit. Fucking got that chrome paint job I was showing you guys earlier on it. Cool vehicle. Also, if you're doing stunt races, you want to buy this Omnis too. Fucking great for off-roading. The little lights up front work. That's a cool fucking car, man. Definitely lose the big wing on the back. That's the first thing you do, but definitely pick that one up. Right here, guys, we got the Recado, which is basically a Porsche Cayenne, the Porsche SUV thing. It looks like it's got the Audi stickers on the back, but definitely that's what that is. That's a Porsche right there. But anyway, we use this for the SUV races. As far as SUVs go, this is the best handling, fastest one you can get. I definitely have that one just for that reason. Otherwise, I don't drive it. Over here, we got the Roosevelt, guys. Just one of the cooler vehicles in the game, man. I've had this one a really long time. Then they came out where everybody can get it now, but fucking cool car. 2 people can ride in the front, 2 people can ride in the back, and then you can have a person hang off each side of it. So it's like all fucking old school style, Al Capone type deal. Fucking cool car. It's not very fast, but I do really like it. Just recently picked this up, the Carbon RS. You cannot use it in a race. It's a cool vehicle and everything, and it was part of one of the deal when you first bought the game. It was part of the special edition. You couldn't buy it unless you had the special edition. That and the Hot Knife. But I did just recently pick that up. Good bike, but you can't fucking use it, so it's kind of worthless. This one right here is probably one of the best all-around bikes right here. The Hakuchi or Hakucho, whatever, Shih Tzu. It does not handle that great. It's a big, heavy bike. It's fast, though. Don't get me wrong. It can do a lot, but in a race, it's not particularly the best one. But it's not terrible. I like it, and I wouldn't ever sell it. I do like that bike. Now I got the BF 400 here. Great fucking dirt bike here, man. I'm eventually going to sell my Sanchez down there with the American flag livery on it or whatever, just because I already have this one. This is such a good bike, man. Wicked fast. It's actually so fast that it's a little hard to control. The worst thing about it is that fucking light on the front. It looks like a horn off a dinosaur or some shit. Some bullshit. Moving on here to the Akuma, though. This is probably the best all-around bike. A lot of people say Batty 880 or whatever bullshit is the best. I would say the Akuma is, man. Handles great. Fucking nail a turn in it. I win a lot of races with that bike. Definitely pick that one up. And then you got the Sanchez here. I mean, it's a dirt bike. I mean, what else is there really to say about it? It's cool, but I'm going to get rid of that because I have that BF 400. No. I'm sorry, I've got the burps, guys. All right, so anyway, guys, we're going to move on. We're going to jump into Rumpo here, plow this guy on the bike. You see it didn't even phase that fucking big thing. All right, we're going to make it over here to my last garage here. This one is where I keep all my lowriders. This was a cool feature they came out with not too long ago, and I went ahead and picked up all of them. It's kind of cool, but it's really wore off on me now because it's just so expensive. This garage is fucking probably $50 million in here. I don't know, maybe that's a little high, but there is a lot of money sitting here in this fucking garage. First of all, right here, we got the Buccaneer here. Really cool looking paint job on it. I really dig this orange and yellow with the black. Got the tiger stripe interior in here. That's another one of the cool things you could do with the lowriders is definitely throw a super crazy interior inside some of these things. This one's got the crazy speakers. It's got the all upgraded hydraulics stuff, but it really is not that good of a car, period. I mean, does it look cool? Yes, but do you ever really use it? No. These are basically trophies you have in here. They don't really do much. I mean, you can get into hopping your vehicle around, but is it going to help you in any way when you're driving around and trying to get away from cops or get away from a guy trying to come shoot you in free roam? Totally not. They're not great for missions. There really no purpose to them other than just to be trophies for you, so you can say, hey, I have this vehicle. Look at the interior. Ain't that cool? That cost me $400,000. There's probably at least $3 million just in this one fucking car, man. Yeah, they're ridiculous. I am not a fan of the lowriders. I'd be glad when they come out with something else and we can move on to a different style or something. I'll eventually sell these and not get hardly any money out of them. Anyway, moving on to the Tornado here. This was one of the first vehicles that came out. You could do the hydraulics too. Really like this car. It looks like a 57 Chevy. Got the camo fucking interior inside of it. It's a rag top, so that's another great thing. You can drop the top on it. You can change the top and put all kinds of crazy patterns on the top if you want to as well, but I thought that blue looked real good. As far as hopping and stuff, this one actually is probably one of the best. It can fucking really get up there. And that's all to the back of the car not being so long. When they get too long, they don't want to hop. They catch the back and it keeps it down. And that's the problem with the Voodoo here. Voodoo looks like a 64 Impala is what it looks like. And that's what you think of when you think of lowrider and hydraulics and shit as a 64 Impala. But it's a cool car. It does look awesome. I can't take that away from it. But as far as an actual hopping vehicle, not really good. This one right here, fucking the, what is this thing called again? The Primo. The Primo, man, I really like this car, man. I got the flip-flop purple on here, so it looks black until you get up on it, and then the light catches it, and you can see the purple. Got the big crazy speakers inside, all that. That's another $150,000 upgrade right there. Actually hops really well. Do really like that vehicle. Now I got the Slam Van here. Just a awesome vehicle, a batch of hell to drive. It really doesn't want to hook up. The hydraulics, it has them on it and they're fully done up, but it really doesn't hop. It's not made for that. It's more to look cool. And there's some really cool liveries for that thing too, so definitely check that one out. Slam Van's a really cool vehicle. And here's the Donk. What do you really say about this fucking thing? It's cool to have to be something different, but they really serve no fucking purpose, and the hydraulics on it don't really do anything except make it go to side. So anyway, another vehicle that's kind of like what the fuck is the minivan here. The best thing about this thing, period, is this fucking paint job. Look how wicked this paint job. It's like the new tattoos they've come out with. It's just awesome looking. Look at that. Look at that detail in there. That's a cool looking fucking paint job. If you could put that on different vehicles, it would be awesome. Only other cool thing about that is the back door right here slides open, and you can have somebody hang out the side with the big MG and actually shoot at people. But other than that, it's all right. The only one in here actually really you should buy, period, besides the Slam Van, is this fucking Sultan RS. It takes your normal Sultan and turns it into a fucking supercar. I mean, this thing is wicked fast. Handles great. Fucking definitely pick this one up. It's pricey too. I think it's upgrades like $475 to just upgrade it to this kind of vehicle. The lights up here will light up. Fucking awesome car. Then you got the Banshee here, which just came along the same time as the Sultan over here. This Banshee is really not that fast. It looks like a Viper, is what it is basically. But it's not very fast. It doesn't want to hook up. That Sultan will fucking flat out run this thing, no problem. Just bought the Banshee just because you could. Moving on here, now we got the Sabre here. These Sabres is probably one of the best lowriders all around. It hops real well, drives pretty well, and it looks cool as shit. I really like this green paint job that I threw on it. It got the super bright interior inside of it too, man. It looks like there's a light in there lighting it up because it's so bright, but it's just the way the thing is. So let's pull this thing out so you can see what it's really about. Got the all green theme going on there. Move on up here. Let me hop out real quick. And for you guys that don't know, if you hold the big button on top, you can go down and select vehicle, go to vehicle doors and select all. And once you hit X on that, it opens all the doors, all the trunk, the whole deal. So I got the upgraded motor there. But look at that interior, man. It looks like there's the dome light or something is on inside there, but it's not. It's just so fucking bright. It looks like it's lit up. Got the big pumps in the back. Got that's pretty much it. I mean, these vehicles, man, they're more you have just because you want to kind of look cool. than any kind of purpose at all. I mean, is there a reason to have a vehicle that fucking hops up and down in this game? No, there's nothing you're going to use that for other than driving around trying to look cool with your friends. Anyway, guys, I hope you appreciate this series. I hope you keep coming back. I'm going to start trying to get more up for you guys, because that's been my problem here lately, is just having anything put up. But it's real busy on this side of town for me, so I haven't had the time. So hopefully you keep coming back, and I'll try to get some more content out for you. This was just something I tried to whip together for you because I thought some of you guys might like to see it and hear some of my thoughts on it. And nobody asked for it, but I did it anyway because it's my fucking channel and I can do whatever the fuck I want. We rip this fucking big green piece of shit around here. Eventually these lowriders I'm gonna sell and get rid of all this shit. They ain't serving no purpose. But anyway, guys, that's been on my garages, and I hope you enjoyed the tour. I've been Mad Montaigne, and hopefully you guys keep coming back. We'll see ya.